The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Iniesta. Di Lorenzo. Iniesta. Now Cruyff.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a little off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Zico. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Quality ball. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Mendes. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Beckham. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. Iniesta. Now he's got space here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adams. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Zico. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Pass somewhat off target. Done delicately. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Beckham. Coming on to replace him.
And we're off again.
Number 6.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. A temporary retreat here. Zico! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
No, no way through. Now it's Messi. And this is Inzaghi. Costa Curta. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession. And Cruyff! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That was good alertness. Zico. Di Lorenzo. Now it's Messi. Traoré. And here's Messi. Great vision. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Romario has got himself a free kick.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. Iniesta. That's a cute ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Well timed, excellent interception.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nuno Mendes. Can he get it through? Romario. And he shoots! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Mendes could try cutting inside here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Kane.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of luck with the second. OK, he struck the ball well enough, but from that distance, you would expect the keeper to deal with it comfortably.
Romario. Now it's Kane. Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Kane. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Seedorf looking for the run. Looks a good ball through. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. And here's Seedorf. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Bale! And it's a goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Eto'o. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Seedorf. Bale proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a ball kick. Nuno Mendes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked, shot a goal! And the ball's come, in he goes again! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Nicely aimed pass. Probing pass. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Kane. No way through there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good-looking ball. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kane. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eto'o. Seedorf. Chance for Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Oh, look at the space here.
Ivory Coast clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. And here's Zico. Ball swung in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Bale.
There will be
Looking to
1
play him
minute
in.
added time.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Neuer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty.
And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against
Well,
Barcelona.
colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Oh, what has happened here? He's found the way through. Chance, surely! Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Give him the ball anywhere near the box and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Some really good ball movement. Beckham tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Romario, and he's in on goal. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kimmich. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to play him in. And this is Romario. He is shot a goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now, can they get him away? Borussia Dortmund looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a good run down the left. And the through ball. Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Borussia Dortmund leading 1-0 at the break. Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zico. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played back in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.